Hi. Okay. East side, west side, it doesn't matter because you're on the best side. And it's still the summer of linen. It's still the summer of linen. Get in your fucking linen, folks, okay? We are in the wilderness. We're at my cabin. And here for the next few days, off the grid. But I assure you folks that giving you another episode. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun episode this week. Going to tell you about little tales of the cabin. But part one will take place out here in this beautiful background scenery before I get mauled by a bear. And then part two, I'll record later tonight, maybe inside the cabin. Have a little story time, maybe. Okay. I'm currently drinking on a nice Pinot Noir. I'm going to record out here until the bugs start eating me alive, and then going to head out and go fishing for the night. A little dust fishing. Tried to go fishing yesterday, but the bugs were just swarming. We went fishing in the morning and forgot to bring the bug spray. Thought nothing of it because last time we didn't need bug spray, but my girlfriend and I. So went fishing yesterday morning, and we got absolutely eaten alive as soon as the sun came out. So bought 8 gallons of bug spray. No, we just bought a can, and we're just going to douse ourselves in it, and I'm going to try to catch a fish. Tried fishing with a lure yesterday. No bait, just want to do it the purist way. Want to do it the real fisherman way. But didn't have any luck in it, so I bought some power bait that I'm just going to put on a hook, throw it out there, and when the fish start biting, I'll keep it on the surface because I think the fish down at the reservoir there, they kind of bite at the surface. This has turned into a fishing podcast, apparently. Kyle from Tracy and his lovely family came and visited us yesterday for the day and had a nice dinner. So, also because there's no signal out here, I can't get access to my emails. For all I know, the world is burning down, or aliens have come to all the major metropolitan cities, and I'm out here by myself. Well, with my girlfriend, but we're out here by ourselves. But anyways, because of that, I digress. Won't have any questions this week because can't get any access to the internet. But saw Kyle from Tracy yesterday. We were going to record an episode with him on it, but he, his family was here, and we had other, we had our kind of our plate full for the day. So, oh, here comes the wind. Ooh, that's a gusty one. Oh, man, you can see it coming up on the... Anyways. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, Kay came yesterday. Ow. Something just hit me. Beautiful air up here. Anyways, they came yesterday. We were going to record an episode, but things got in the way. But I assure you, he will be on the podcast. Maybe for a cabin part 2 episode later in the summer. But for now, I'm here. I would show you the outside of the cabin, but for privacy reasons and also just the fact that I don't want to have to move this camera angle because I just spent an hour trying to get it on this spot. Just to have a nice scenery for you folks. By the way, if you see anything walking around behind me during this recording, please let me know in the comments, and I will shit my pants later. Yeah, it's about, 4:30 right now. We're going to do a little dust fishing. Got my fishing license for the year, so gonna have to use that thing up, but it's fun. Haven't caught a fish yet this season, trout fishing season. But it's early. It's early days, as they say at Love Island, UK. So, yeah, I had a great dinner yesterday. Grilled a tri-tip. Got a new grill out here in the cabin, so grilled a nice tri-tip, and I use, whenever I come up here, I go to the store, and I immediately get this rub for meat. Okay, you know I love the meat rubs, and this is what I got. This is called venison rub from High Mountain Seasonings. I want to do an ad read for them or something. Like, this is amazing. It's probably my favorite rub for meat. Not just for deer. Venison is deer, but it's not just for deer. You can put it on anything. You can put it in your eggs. You can put it, you can put it in your dishes, vegetables. It's a very versatile seasoning, and highly recommend it. Western style rub. Got the shot? Okay. Yeah. Oh, also there's a QR code. Let's see if you can take it. So yeah, grilled tri-tip came out amazing. I forgot to say this when I was in England visiting girlfriend's family. I had the opportunity to grill steaks for the family, and someone's walking around over there, and grilled steaks for the family, and I kind of overcooked them, so I'm kind of disappointed in my grilling abilities right now because I overcooked them. They came out extremely well done. I don't know what I was thinking. They were thin cut. It's British beef. I don't know. It was room temp when I threw it on, maybe a little warm when I threw it on. I don't know, but highly disappointed in myself for that. So I had to make up for it here. And last night's tri-tip was beautiful. I think I've not perfected. Obviously I'm not like I'm just a grill enthusiast, but I think a tri-tip is definitely my specialty right now. Followed closely by a ribeye, and a New York strip. My top 3 favorite cuts of meat, probably. Cuts of beef. What are your favorite cuts of beef? Listener, viewer now. Yeah. Want to tell that story. It's been really hot up here. It's been like 80 degrees up here, late 70s or early 80s, which is, I think a week ago was like almost freezing here. So luckily there's a good breeze right now, as you can see. Is my pit sweating yet? As you can see, there's a good breeze up here, and it's actually pretty nice out here. But my cabin inside, it's like when we got here on a couple days ago, when we drove in, it was freezing inside. It was like 58, 57 degrees inside. Obviously not freezing. Fahrenheit for the freedom units, and it was absolutely freezing. Oh, here's a car pulling over here. What's going on? There's a car up here pulling over. He's going into his back of his car. I don't know what he's doing. This is creepy. A little awkward. Anyways. What is he doing? He's getting a gun. No, he's not. All right. You think he's getting back in his car now. Weird that he parked right in front of the driveway, though. Thought he was like coming up here to be like, what is this technology you're using? What the fuck are you doing? Things like that. I don't like Apple products. He drove off. Anyways. Yeah. What was I saying? Wine time. Wind down. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Look at this pretty glass. Oh. I love this wine. It's Pinot Noir. And it's amazing. Very lightly colored, you can see. Kind of in the... When I first poured it, because I haven't had this one in a while, so when I first poured it, I forgot how light colored it was. I thought it just turned into vinegar and it was bad. I'm still kind of sick, so I asked my girlfriend, does this taste like vinegar? And she's like, no. I was like, all right, I guess that's just how it is. So, yeah. Fantastic wine. Ask me what the brand is if you're off air, when I'm off air, and I'll tell you what it is. So you can't really see the setup right now, but I got a bunch stacks of books here, and we're gonna have a fun little second segment here coming up. But I got a stack of books here, and just some books that are stacked on a field guide to the birds, Sierra Nevada, because we're currently in the Sierra Nevada mountains here. John Muir Laws. That sounds like a good book. 96 Lone Star and the Devil Worshippers. And just to name a few. Oh, and The Maze Runner. Yeah. Just a few books. There's a lot of books here, actually, that I would kind of want to get into reading. But mainly, the true surprise that I'll show later is a really fun one for part 2. Oh, look at that. Outside burp. First one. First outside burp, baby. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Man, if only you guys were here smelling this fresh air. It is really nice out here. It is really nice. I really like it a lot. I could live in this cabin, to tell you the truth, but just got to install some Wi-Fi maybe. But it is nice to unplug and do this, you know. I thought like I would do another like what is it called? Like backlogging or something, where you just record 2 episodes in a week and then just, release it the week after, after, just to save time, I guess. But I said, why not? Why not? Why not just record up here? It'd be a fun little themed episode. Get to hear some nature. Here comes a big gust of wind right now. I don't know if you can hear it. No? I don't get it. I can hear it coming, but it's not here. Anyways. So I thought, why not record? It'd be fun. It'd be fun to record out here. Gonna go to Lake Tahoe tomorrow morning. Take my girlfriend to Lake Tahoe. Her first time ever. Keep Tahoe blue, bitch. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun out there. We're gonna kayak on the lake, go to the beacon, drink some rum runners, stay at the Airbnb, do some gambling, throw some dice, get kicked out, get arrested, have her dump me, and I'm living in the streets. Huh? How about that? How about that? So I don't know what else to talk about right now, because we have an exciting part 2. We have an exciting part 2. I guess it's all I had up for the part 1. Again, I would take the phone off, but I don't want to ruin this setup, and everything will fall off. It's currently being propped up against a salt and pepper shaker, so we're kind of working on bare bones over here at the Best Side Productions. East side, west side. You're on the salt and pepper side of the episode. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. You can hit me now. Look, sun's going away. I can finally see the monitor. Okay, we've been recording. That's good. What time is it? 4. Okay, a little after 4:37. Okay, so I can wrap up here. Do a little. Probably head down to the creek, do some 5 o'clock fishing until a couple hours. I don't know if you can see the bugs flying around. It's annoying. They're landing on my face. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. By the way, summer of linen, I know, but look how wrinkled my shirt is. This looks like a old 17th century pirate shirt. Doesn't even look like a nice. It looks like I've been at sea for days or something. This cabin runs on a well, so the well is over there, and well water comes out, and it's not your average city planned house. It's there's no Wi-Fi, there's no signal. Look at all that. There's a bunch of flies just landing on this. Holy crap! They're all coming out. They're gonna have to wrap up here soon, folks. It's getting coming. I think they're sensing the sweetness in me and things like that. So, but yeah, just wanted to get part 1 out here. There's the wood pile. The wood pile's behind me because it's fire country out here, and it used to be under the cabin here. So, but we had to move it for fire safety reasons out here. So that's why it's behind you. Big pile of wood. Big pile of wood. Probably won't need it anymore because now summer's coming, and it's getting pretty nice out here now. So, yeah. What was I going to say? Nothing else out here, really, I guess. We hiked up there today, and saw some deer. This route right here, deer come and walk by, and it's really nice. It's really nice to. By the way, I don't know if you're still on audio. Hear this on audio. I'm trying to do the best I can explain this to you in audio form, but yeah, if you can, watch the YouTube channel, the video. But if not, audio still works. However you're, consuming this content doesn't matter as long as you're consuming it. But yeah, as I was saying, the deer come through here. So like, you'll open the door like late at night, and you'll see like dozens of eyes just staring at you. It's kind of creepy. Then you turn a light, it's a bunch of deer. It's like, oh, okay. There's my crow friends flying over. Anyways, I think that's time to go inside. You can see all these flies now swarming. Oh my God. Okay. We will follow up with part 2 later tonight. Stick by for 1 second. Okay. Here we go. Bye. And I'm back. I am back, everyone. Let's take a look at, see if things are going up. Yeah, things are going up. Well, back from fishing. I'd be lying to you if I said I caught something, but I did not catch anything. But had a good dinner. Came back, had a good dinner, and just had leftovers. The tri-tip. I think I forgot to say that this pasta salad that was just amazing. And sorry, I'm looking at the computer, making sure that the audio and the video are somewhat synced up. I think they are. So yeah, okay. Anyways, yeah. I had the leftovers from last night, and now we're inside. And it's night. Look at that, the power of editing. So this is the cabin. At least this is a portion of it that you can see. Once again, don't want to ruin the angle that I just set up. But kitchen's over there. This right here is the bar area. There's a bunch of glasses in there. It's a good bar. You can go behind it and things like that. And move over there. There's the fireplace and TV's over there. And a feature of the TV that I like is it has a VHS player, which is what I wanted to get into right now for you. Obviously, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can't see. But over there's a huge collection of VHS tapes. And what I did was I collected some that I think you all would enjoy. So here we go. This is a little collection of my VHSs. So we actually just got done watching this one not 10 minutes ago. And this is the movie I wanted to highlight today. I don't know if I've talked about it before yet, but it is called The Edge with Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin. I think it came out in 97 or something like that. It's Jaws with claws. It's an action film that celebrates survival of the smartest. Anthony Hopkins is like this genius billionaire, and Alec Baldwin's a photographer, and they end up going to remote Alaska, and they're flying because Anthony Hopkins' wife is doing a photo. She's like a supermodel. Alec Baldwin's a photographer, and they're doing a photo shoot out there, and Alec Baldwin wants to find this guy, this like indigenous person because he thinks he would be good for the photo shoot with the wife. So they go out and find him in this plane, and they fly into some birds. The pilot flies into a flock of birds, and they end up crashing the plane. And them and then a third guy. They don't even have his name, and he has a lot of screen time. Harold Perrineau. He's been in other movies in the 90s. But yeah, the plane crashes. They're trying to survive. Of course, Anthony Hopkins using his genius wit that he remembers from reading things, and they do a lot of they struggle to survive. And then meanwhile, this giant Kodiak bear, is hunting them, and it's got a taste for man flesh. What do you smell? Man flesh. And it's a nerve-wracking adventure, non-stop action, and if you ever get a chance, watch The Edge. Written by David Mamet. I didn't know that. David Mamet, famous writer, and he, it's there is a little bit of some cheesiness there. It is a little dated, but it's 25 years old, I think, at this point. So, I think it holds up pretty well. Alec Baldwin's hilarious in it, I think. And it's good to see Anthony Hopkins in something else other than being Hannibal Lecter. He's a terrific actor. So, The Edge. That's one. Here's another cool one that I found. It's the original Star Wars trilogy. Look at that. The original Star Wars trilogy on VHS. This is pretty cool. Look at that. Oh, of course, it's all out of order, but this is cool. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Open up. Ooh, it's pretty cool, huh? Guess I'm not showing it, but pretty neat. It was a pain in the ass to get this back on, but okay. All right, hold on. This is okay. Sorry. Another one is Aliens. I like the movie Aliens. Here's another box set, and it's the Back to the Future trilogy. Look at that. Back to the Future trilogy, and plus the secrets of the Back to the Future trilogy. Okay, there's secrets. Let's see, we got Jurassic Park, Die Hard, Batman. Looks like it's on a rented thing that probably was stolen. And then I like this one, the original. Here, let me make it. The original Indiana Jones trilogy. Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, and then T2, I'll Be Back, and then E.T., and then there's a bunch of other ones over there, but I'm not going to go through all of them. A lot of classics, a lot of not so good movies, there's a good selection. But then there's also let's see, there's also a bunch of Walt Disney classics, VHS movies, Beauty and the Beast, Peter Pan, Cinderella, Bambi, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, etc. All those are in a little box over here. And I just wanted to show you guys these things that don't exist anymore. But it's fun. Whenever I come up here, we always watch a VHS. And tonight was The Edge. So really cool. Really cool. Last night here at the cabin. Tomorrow I'm heading to Lake Tahoe. It's about an hour and a half drive from here through the mountains. And it's exciting. It's going to be fun. Gonna check into the Airbnb, maybe get some lunch. I'm looking forward to doing a lot of things there. So, it's going to be fun. I'll tell you all about it next week's episode when I'm back, because this will be coming out on, let's see, when am I recording this? It'll be coming out in a few days now, so I'll be back after that. Hopefully the plan is to drive back. Maybe drive through Yosemite, Mammoth, who knows? Or we just might drive back the fast way. I don't know if we'll have time. Yeah. Let's see. What else? What else do you guys want to talk about? There's a whole bunch of old. I don't really want to get it, but there's a whole bunch of old board games here. There's an old pool table here. Old piano. A lot of books. There's a lot of old books here from anywhere from the 30s to the 60s, And then, of course, there's also modernized stuff here, It's not like, as you can see, it's not like this is a log cabin. This is, this is like a house, I could live here. Just there's no Wi-Fi. There's no signal. You gotta walk to the top of the hill for the signal. But it's got a washer, dryer, dishwasher, electric stove, electric oven, fridge. We got a microwave now. TV. There's satellite cable here, so we're using satellite cable. Yeah, it's got it's a pretty complete house. Built in the 60s. My grandfather built this in the 60s. So, yeah, it's a special place here. What was I gonna? Oh, yeah. We have a story time. Let's see. I guess I can't find the thing, but here's a story time. Do 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 do. Was that how it went? Okay. So I guess this is Tales from the Cabin. It was Friday night. Young couple Janice and Ian decided to go down to a local bar called the OK Corral down the road in their forested mountain home. And they decided to go for a drink. They never been there. We just moved here. We're newlyweds. We live here. And they decided to travel there for the night. They walk in. And it's, some people there, locals, drinkers, and they try to get a cocktail at the bar. Do you have an espresso martini? What the fuck is that? I'll just have a martini, 2 martinis. Okay. She made him 2 martinis, the bartender woman. And they have a nice time. Across the bar, they see someone staring at them. And they go, honey, there's someone staring at us from across the bar. I see him too, Ian. Let's get the check and go. They got the check. They go back to the house. And as they're driving away, they see headlights behind them. They go, is that the guy from the bar? I think it is, Ian. Okay. Just don't panic, honey. Janice. They reach their house and they park. And the guy in the car is parked outside looking at them. And they get in the house and they lock it. They get in the house and they lock it. And they go, call the police, something. And they call the police and they go, there's someone outside and he, he's been following us and he's parked outside the car. Okay, we'll get there when we get there. Police are useless. Honey, let's just not worry about it. He's trying to scare us, and he's winning. Let's go to bed and he'll be gone. You're right. Let's not let him win. They go to bed. In the middle of the night, they wake up to their door being broken into. They wake up. What was that? What was that? Someone's downstairs. Ian gets out of bed in his little nightgown, little nightcap. And he comes down and he sees the man from the bar. And they're staring face to face in the kitchen. He goes, "What are you doing here? What are you doing here?" And the man at the bar says, "You forgot your wallet at the bar." And he hands Ian the wallet and he leaves. The end. Do 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 do. Did you like that story? I liked that story. It had a good ending. Minus the door being busted down. But, you know, that could be paid for. I like that ending. I like that one. I had another story, but I think I'll save it for another time. Yeah. If you guys ever do a puzzle, I'm seeing a puzzle over there, and it's 1,000 pieces. How long would a 1,000-piece puzzle take? I guess it depends on how many people are doing it. Usually, I guess it's one person. How long do you think that would take? A few hours? I guess it also depends on your expertise at puzzles. Huh. I'm just staring out of the window right now, and it's just black. Something might just be looking back at me. I don't know. It's funny. You can see, because like I said, it's pitch black outside, but you can see all the bugs because the lights. You know, I have all the lights on in here for this video, and you can just see like thousands of bugs just on the window trying to get in, and it's just nice. You're just like nice and cozy in this house while the bugs, you know, try to get in. You're like, "No bugs here, bitch. No bugs here, bitch." Yeah, like I said, we went fishing and I just sprayed. We just doused ourselves in spray and it was fine. No bug bites. And you know, it really sucks. It really sucks fishing sometimes, you know, and like it was perfect conditions. Like we got there and you know, the wind was like kind of gusting, but then it died after a while and it was perfect conditions. And you'd think fish would be jumping, you know, biting the surface and you see fish, but no. There was none. I bought power bait, the cheat code, and I didn't get anything. It's just, I think it's me. I'm cursed. But last time I caught a fish there, just a little dink. I think it was bigger than that. It was like 5 inches, maybe. I don't know. And we ate it. So yeah. Next time, though, I assure you all, when I come back up here, I'm going to do another episode up here, and I'm going to show you the fish that I caught. I make that promise. I am making that promise during the summer of linen. By the way, I got out a linen shirt, changed into my little jammy jams because it's getting late here, and gonna go to bed soon. But yeah, this has been a fun week. Once I get Wi-Fi, I hope you guys write in. You know, more than Cough from Tracy. We had Courtney from Tracy wrote in. That was nice. Brian, where are you? Where have you been writing in? If you've been writing in by carrier pigeons, not here yet. Anyone else? Eric? You know, Eric was just a guest on the podcast. He's not here. He's not here, is he? No. He's not writing in. Yeah, you know, I just want you guys to write in because really, it's a reflection on me, you know, as a host, a podcast host, and it really hurts my feelings when you guys don't fucking write in. So please, write in, okay? My thousands of listeners out there, this is engaging content. I mean, what else do I need to do? What else do I need to do? I think I'm going to do a naked episode again. I did a naked episode where there's no video format. Maybe I'll do a naked episode again. We used that venison rub earlier today for dinner. It With the leftovers, I just sprinkled more on there. God, I love that rub. I love that rub. Anyways, see, we got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. That's what I promised you guys. And I'm going to give you 5 minutes of content. Here we go. You know, because it's tough when I'm trying to like plan the podcast because there's no Wi-Fi. I can't do I can't do research on the internet. I can't. I can only just go off the top of my head, I guess, and which is fine, just it makes me have to be original, but it is a little harder. My dad told me that he heard a Sasquatch up here once, and I think I believe him. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's what they sound like. And, they hit the trees and stuff. And you can kind of see, areas like this that are just, dense forest. And they probably have something out here, And, what would you rather see in the middle of the woods, in the middle of a cabin like this? Sasquatch or aliens? Or an alien? The Sasquatch. I think I'd rather see Sasquatch. Alien would be pretty terrifying. Are they looking through that window behind me right now? I don't know. Is this going to be one of those videos where someone sees it on TikTok, and they go, something walked by the window in the background. I think this is going to be one of those videos. Did you see that? And then I'm watching and I'm like, okay, well, I shit my pants. Whoa. It looked like a little girl in a dress walked by in the window. Ghost. Haven't seen a ghost yet here, but which is weird because it seems like this place is old. A lot of people have probably come through here, but a lot of old trinkets here too. But I haven't seen any. This place used to scare me a lot when I was a kid, when I was younger. But I don't know, when you get older, just the whole scared of ghosts thing kind of goes away. You kind of just I don't know, you maybe kind of want to see one just to be like, hey, I saw a ghost. I mean, was the Amityville horror really a true story? Are those Conjuring movies really true? I don't know. The Blair Witch Project is here on VHS. Should I pop that in? Remember The Ring? What was the other one? There was The Grudge, The Ring, Darkness Falls. That was a funny one. The Tooth Fairy. It was the Tooth Fairy, right? Yeah. I think it was the Tooth Fairy. Anyways. Yeah, it's gonna be fun when I do the other episode up here again this summer. I'll have some guests, have some fish, but it's cool. It's cool to change up the scenery, right, for you guys on the new video format, and it's been really fun up here. So, had part one outside, so you guys get a taste of the woods, instead of just seeing my boring office wannabe studio that I got going on. I just stack my phone on a bunch of books. That's how the sausage gets made here. So, yeah. Let's see. It's 67 degrees in here. And, I think that's it. I think it's enough content for you guys to ingest, consume, and poop out. I haven't pooped yet this trip, by the way. I'm gassy, but haven't pooped yet. I don't know. Hopefully I get a good poop in the morning, but it is troubling, to say the least. But I drink a lot of coffee, eat a bunch of food. The wine, that usually just clears it out. But I guess not. I want to poop. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all. Let's see. I think that's all, but I think that's it. But wait, someone's outside. I see someone outside. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go. Hold on. Just hold on. Someone's outside looking at me.